And welcome back, everyone. It's main event time on WCW Worldwide. The New Blood Rising pay-per-view is this Sunday. And this man, the many-time IWGP World's Heavyweight Champion representing New Japan Pro Wrestling, the legendary Great Muta, will go one-on-one Sunday at New Blood Rising against the commissioner of WCW, the Cat.
You know, Mike, we had heard when the Great Muta returned to WCW that maybe the Great Muta, because of a knee injury, was not the Great Muta of old. But I haven't seen him lose a step. As a matter of fact, he looks as good to me as he's ever looked. And crisp moves in the ring, good acceleration. The man is a fine defender. And now combine that with the fact that he's under the spell, if you will, or he has found an alliance with Vampiro, makes him even more dangerous than ever before.
The Great Muta and Vampiro, labeled the Freaks in Paint. I think the Demon's part of that contingent as well, and he certainly fits the Freak in Paint as a lot of intrigue in this main event matchup this week. One half of the World Tag Team Champions, the team known as Chronic, Brian Adams against the Great Muta. And if you go back into the background of Brian Adams, Tony, you will find out that he studied for professional wrestling in the Orient at the New Japan Pro Wrestling Training Dojo. So he and the Great Muta certainly have a lot of history going back to their days in the Orient.
Well, when you have studied in the Orient and you've studied pro wrestling in the Orient, that means you really studied the hard way, so to speak. And Brian Adams came up through the ranks. And I think right now, Brian Adams, he and Brian Clark together is the best we've ever seen him. The best we've ever seen Brian Clark. They just fit each other. Chronic is, I don't think there's any question when I make this statement, Mike, the most dominant tag team we have seen, I would even venture to say maybe since the era of the Road Warriors.
Two big, physically imposing individuals who, as you mentioned, Tony, are at the top of their game right now. And I guess it's only fitting and natural that being at the top of their game that Chronic would be the reigning WCW World Tag Team title holders. But will they still be after New Blood Rising? Adams takes Muta up, drops him across the knee, stomach first, hook of the leg, but you can see there that Muta's tangled up in the ring ropes, and only a 2 count from referee Mark Johnson.
That's a veteran knowing exactly where he is, and you can see from the Gutbuster how he's favoring that solar plex. The fact is, though, is that the way the Steiners dominated tag team wrestling in the 90s, Chronic has a chance to set the standard beginning in the new millennium.
Nice move there by Muta, pulling out that DDT, and, you know, at any time, the mist could fly, whether it's the green mist, the red mist. It seems to take his opponent almost out of their concentration level. They lose their focus if he's able to hit him with that mist, obviously blinding them as well. And you never know when Muta might strike. The jumping back kick was on target, right in the midsection, and it sent Brian Adams out to the floor. Will Chronic still be the tag champs after New Blood Rising? Well, the teams of the Perfect Event, General Rection and Corporal Cajun, representing the Misfits, as well as Mark Jindrak and Sean O'Hare, they will have something to say about it because 4 teams will vie for the tag team titles in that 4-corner tag match this Sunday.
Is there some hidden meaning with a green mist or a red mist? Does it mean something different, or do you know anything about that?
Not to my knowledge, but that's something that we'll have to ask the Freaks in Paint. It seems as if Vampiro, you're right, has some kind of an effect or some kind of a hold on Muta that we really haven't even seen, those of us that have followed his career over in the Orient for the past couple of years. Into the corner, Adams charges in, does not connect with the elbow. And Muta's going to take him out with a hangman's noose neck breaker and drop straight down. And you see the effect that that move had. Brian Adams in trouble. Can Muta put him away now?
Muta's using a combination of methodical moves combined with great acceleration. He's been able to move quickly away from Brian Adams, and then when he gets the offense, methodically try to take him apart.
The cartwheel, the spring, the attempt at the back elbow, blocked by Adams, and out of the full Nelson, he's going to take him up and slam him down to the canvas. Full Nelson slam. Great impact that time by Adams. The straps come down. The adrenaline rushes, and Adams fires in the knife-edge chop. Has Muta reeling now, tries to send him off into the corner. Oh! Reversed it right into referee Mark Johnson. Belly to belly. He planted Muta, but Johnson's in trouble. No referee to make the count. Brian Adams on the verge of victory, certainly looking like the winner after that great belly-to-belly. Wait a minute. Muta, was he loading up the mist that time?
I believe so.
Wow! He went for the choke slam, and Muta caught him with the green mist that time, blinding him right in the eyes. The inside cradle, the small package, and there's the 3 count, and Muta pulls it off. Referee never saw the green mist, and Adams never saw it coming.
And Adams had this thing won. But the belly-to-belly Adams still favoring the eyes.
And the Great Muta gets the win, heading into New Blood Rising, and his match against the Cats. We need to take another look at this, Tony, and I know we have a Castrol GTX replay upcoming. There's the winner, the Great Muta. What a shortcut to the win. Here's the replay.
There's the green mist in the face when he was putting him up for that choke slam to take him down. Moments ago, when the referee was down, Adams had the match won. The inside cradle, 1, 2, 3, a good pinning combination, but a lame way to get the win, but still a win for the Great Muta.
Replay brought to you by the Motor Oil that provides maximum protection. Castrol GTX, drive hard, back to the studio.